Round one of the Six Nations was not nice to either Italy or Ireland, and today, after first up losses, both teams need to bounce back big time and find the W column and quick smart as well. For the Irish, it could be all over for them if they don't get the win here today. For Italy, it's still about pride and it's still about getting those wins. Hello everyone and welcome along to Cornflakes Rugby, a home of Rugby Challenge 3 and the 2017 Six Nations season. Both these sides, as we mentioned, had a loss in round one, but it was the Italians that suffered a fairly brutal loss, going down by a pile of points to the Welsh. They've made 5 changes to their team today, and they'll be looking for those changes to make the difference. Geraldini returns in the middle of the front row. Then Shulkwick comes into the second row. And Banda moves from 7 to 6 to allow Favaro to come in at the place of Stain. And in the back line, it is Esposito that comes in for Bensigni. The only changes in the back line. Italy a lot to prove here, and they're at home once again, and they will not want to let their fans down 2 weeks in a row. Oh, Ireland, what did you do in the opening match of your Six Nations campaign? A huge loss to Scotland, and now it seems like a long way back if they're even going to compete for the Six Nations title this year. They've made a few changes to their team as well, most notably the likes of Ken Healy returning to the front row. Donica Ryan comes in to the second row, and in the back line, they are completely unchanged. Still the question marks over number 10, Paddy Jackson. Is he up to top-level international rugby? We'll find out more about that today as Ireland look to get back on the bike and secure a win here against the Italians. Well, a win and a big win is nothing short of what this Irish team needs. Bonus points, of course, are part of the question now, and that is what Ireland need to look towards. A bonus point win, that is all they can take here today from Italy. If it's anything less, it'll be a disappointment. As underway we go very quickly. And Rory Best takes it in. And Robbie Henshaw, what a start from Ireland. They could be in already. Robbie Henshaw has carved them up very quickly like a lethal knife. He cuts them in two. And he scores the opening try within seconds of the kickoff. Well, this is a bit ridiculous. Great ball there from Ken Healy, and then the sidestep around the fullback Padavani, who we had question marks about last week in their match, Italy, against the Welsh. What a ball there, though, from Rory Best in the middle, away to Ken Healy. And then it was one man with the finish. And Henshaw, he knows how to finish them all right. What a blisteringly good start by Ireland. We've seen a couple of teams do this in round one, but they often comes back to haunt them. In fact, it was the Italians that conceded very early in their round one match against Wales, but they did storm back to tie that up at 7-all. Will they be able to do that today? That is a massive question now, because they're down 7-0, and the game, well, to be fair, has just started. There is a lot to go under this bridge just yet. And Italy, they need to get the ball. And they need to find the try line. Short kick off. And Robbie Henshaw again! Henshaw's through for the second time! Jackson squirts down the back. He slipped desperately, throws it away, but Esposito picks it up.
Release.
And he's put down from Ken Healy. Italy fight for the ball. They need every piece of it they can. Then Shulkwick took it away, and this is turnover ball. Jackson was the only one there. Unopposed. Ring moves away to Keith Earls. Earls still has Henshaw. And Henshaw's dropped another try. Just had Padavani to beat. And well, he knows how to do that. He's already done it a couple of times today.
Crouch. Bind.
Italy survive another scare.
Set.
But this is getting just a bit too scary for everyone in the crowd. The Italians are not fronting up, but now they've been bulldozed off their own ball. Put in from Italy. And Gordy has to watch in fear as the Irish storm over it. Heaslip out the back door. Stolen ball.
Release.
That's what the Italians need to do. Take their chances. Luke McLean flying in to take their ball. Canna. Straight and fast. And almost turned over there. Henshaw has been in everything. Here's a run from Favaro. Good offload there as well, but finally Benvenuti slips it up. And somehow Italy, oh, they're going to hang on to this as well. McLean, he plays scrum half, he gets it away, and again, Benvenuti kicks it away. This time not opting for the running option. Zebo goes back with Carney, and that's a dangerous one as well. Zebo running it back, chips over the top for Ringrose. Oh, Ringrose almost got that, but Italy making a play. Parise in centre field. He's got one friend in blue, and that's all he needs as well. Furlong makes a tackle. Oh, it's been turned over from Best. The pass from Mentini was horrible, and Best has pulled it back. Now here is Jackson himself. He's gonna, well, he runs off the back of that breakdown. He's kicked away. Pedavani has to do some work here at the back, and he does nicely. Gets a pass to Esposito. Jackson pulls him down, and somehow the Italians again, said it a couple of times already, they hang on to that ball. Good big up one-on tackle there from Ryan, and he turns him over to boot. Now Ireland just a few metres short. Wow, that ball squirts out, and how the hell did Devon Turner hang on to that? I don't know. Gordy flicks it back where he come from, and there's no way for Van Schalkwijk to deal with that except go to ground. Missing out a couple. They find room Vendini to Parise. Should have kept going. He gave it back to Gordy, and he really put him in a world of trouble. And they go short. Van Schalkwijk, one off the breakdown inside their own 22. Ireland won't want to keep doing this for Italy, I should say. Won't want to keep doing this for too long, because that'll happen. They lose the ball, and Jackson's over. What a poor effort once again from Padovani. He's been just made to look a fool. Well, we just mentioned Italy won't want to do that for too long because they are playing with fire. They are flourishing with danger, and Paddy Jackson up and over, turnover ball, and he splits in half between Benvenuti and Esposito. Couldn't touch him, and Padovani, I don't know what he's doing back there, but signing autographs does not win rugby games. He was slow, he was too deep, far too deep. Look at him coming, he's still on the try line. And it was pretty easy for Paddy Jackson just to slide over from close range. This could be ugly for Italy. Two big losses if it carries on this way. They've got a big breeze behind them too, the Italians, and they've just not used it at all. They've hardly had the ball, and they've had not much to do with it when they do get it in hand as well. That try was really a result of not wanting to kick it because they haven't hardly touched it. It's 14-0, Ireland lead Italy. It's still a long way to go on this one. Almost the half an hour mark, but if Italy can score before the break, it could make for an interesting second half. High kick from Kennard. It goes to Best. Jackson, well, he looked to kick, but it's fallen to ground as Robbie Henshaw picks it up. The loose pass as Ireland struggle to set themselves to clear. Here is Keith Earls. He's going to do the clearing. And he smacks that one into the breeze. It sits up for Padovani, who somehow gets a great pass away. And it's a beauty as well. Van Schalkwijk. He's in behind the first line defence. There's so many numbers here for Italy. Going to the corner. Rob Carney's going to cover. Esposito. No way. No way, Italy. They're in for an absolutely storming try. That is world-class counter-attack from the Italians. Esposito scores, but it was all Van Schalkwijk keeping the ball alive. Great pass for Varro, and the finish from the winger Esposito, fending off Carney, and then the amazing finish in the corner. He played that to perfection, and do not count the Italians out just yet. Favaro held off Zebo as long as he could. What a feat! That is the beauty of rugby. A team like Italy, seemingly down and out, put in one of the great counter-attack tries of Six Nations rugby. Almost a half-time. Here's Kenna. Oh, that is beautiful. That is almost speechless goal kicking from the Italian fly half. He has curved that in with such ease. It looked like it was going to the left. The wind caught hold, and she just went over beautifully. One of the great conversions. Back to halfway goes Paddy Jackson. It's 14-7, and we are not over yet. Here come Italy. McLean Luke McLean takes the ground. It's there for Cittadini. The big tight head prompt, slips it in. Esposito it is this time. Oh, turnover from Stander. He scraps it out nicely. It's Henshaw again. Still going, Robbie Henshaw. Gets to the 22, but it's all blue jerseys. Turnover, and it's Van Schalkwyk who's really coming into this game now. Good chance for another turnover, but it might still be. Slow ball. No, low numbers here. And it's there for Ringrose. Throws it out. Toner didn't really want it, but Simon Zebo, he'll have a go. Zebo for the corner. Show and tell. Simon Zebo. Oh, that one really hurts the Italians. That'll be a real kick in the guts. Italy works so hard to get on the board, and just like that, they give away a silly turnover, and Simon Zebo carves them up. A really bad pass there from Ringrose, but they made it pay. Toner didn't really want it. And once again, we put into question the abilities of Padovani at the back, who has been just made to look silly a number of times. Was that pass forward? We'll never know, because the ref has awarded this as a try. Simon Zebo gets his first try of the Six Nations. And he puts that 12-point for now, but could be 14-point lead back in for Ireland. Now Jackson, he's had a great game, but how much can you gauge on your performance against Italy? Here's Jackson, winding up his shot at goal. Now he's going to do the opposite here of what Canada before. Oh, he's almost overjudged it, but it comes true enough for him. And Jackson reinstates that 14-point lead. It is 21-7, but it is well and truly game on. Italy have shown they can destroy this Irish backline if they need to. They can carve, but Italy are struggling to do it as often as Ireland at the moment. We see line breaks at the bottom there, 5-3. Italy may feel a bit aggrieved they haven't scored at least a couple of tries, but it is their possession that is letting them down once again this week in round 2. Only 35% to the Italians, the home team, whereas Ireland up at 65 possession and 69% territory as well. Tackle count, amazingly, Ireland have made more tackles due to the fact that Italy are keeping the ball alive at every given opportunity. They don't want to let it die, and that is giving the Irish a lot more work to do in defence. But it all comes down to the scoreboard, and at the moment it reads 21-7. Ireland leading Italy. And 21 means 3 tries as well for the Irish. They'll be eyeing up that bonus point. One more try, but can you really take your concentration away from the fact that this game is within 1 or 2 scores? As Ringrose! Ringrose finds his way through. He steps, he goes, he could go all the way. Oh, it's a bonus point try for Ringrose. And he had no right to score that try at all. Ringrose scores off the kickoff, and this is just speechless. Question marks again, Padovani, and coming across Venditti, and there's Esposito, couldn't keep up with the outside centre. I wasn't prepared for this blistering attack from Ringrose straight off the kickoff. But that's what he can do. Gordy made a great effort, just about caught him up right at the end, but goodness me. Well, if we questioned this result before, we should not now, because the pressure of the bonus point is gone. And now all Ireland need to do is win this game. Jackson, right in front, slots it over, no errors there. And now you would say a 28-7, it is game over for the Italians. They find themselves back to halfway yet again. Now they trail by 21. It's a long way back for the Italians. Standard balls. Healy has pulled it in, and he's been blown off the ball. Now the run away from Van Schalkwyk.
Release.
Can't get it through. Esposito. Oh, intercept ball. Wow, that is supreme line speed from the Irish. They won't retain though, because Italy are quick over that. But he's safe. Finds Van Schalkwyk again, and he's been in the mix of everything for Italy. Gordy
Not releasing.
tries to do it himself. Oh, he's got a penalty. Gordy not releasing. How quick was that from Ireland? And they will slow this down here, the Irish. They've got a strong breeze behind them. Jackson thumps it towards touch and puts it beautifully over. Within a metre of the sideline, Jackson puts that right where he wants it. So the line out for Ireland, just over halfway. Full 7-man line out, they go to the front. Murray, away to Jackson. Is he going to run? Oh, beautiful hand save from Easton. He didn't really want that pass. He gets it though. Oh, terrible one back. Ringrose, so he's throwing it out the back. No one's going to pick. Oh, is he? No, he's put an arm in touch. Keith Earls almost did the unthinkable. But a body part over the sideline as Italy opt for just a 5-man line out this time. 28-7. The contest is over. Great take at the back from Van Schalkwyk. He has been amazing tonight.
Release.
Big tackle there. As Gordy looks to line it up. Big pass wide. There's numbers here to burn as well. McLean looks wide for Esposito. Scored one. Zebo.
Not releasing.
Oh, Zebo bulldozes him. Oh, he takes a penalty as well. Try as they may, the Italians, they're just not getting the rub of the green here today. And Ireland will look to inflict more pain as Jackson hammers it to the corner. What can they do, Italy, here to try and force their way out? They've played a lot better than they did against Wales. And to the back goes Ireland. Murray, we've hardly said his name, Conor Murray.
Release.
He's been shut down. If anything, Gordy has been the better of the two. Ringrose is 2-on-1. And it's Keith Earls to put another try in the bank for Ireland. Oh, it's getting a bit messy. Just like round 1 against Wales. They started off so well. They fought back well. But they just couldn't do it for the full 80. Murray got smashed. But it was quick recycled ball. He separated. Ringrose took the last defender out. And in goes Keith Earls. He knows how to finish him. And he's done a brilliant job there. Well, we spoke about Murray for just a second. But it really speaks volumes of Italy, how they've defended him. Unfortunately for them, they dealt with Murray, but they didn't deal with the other 14 players. And Jackson and his backline partners have had full reign of this match. So I'll look to add another couple with still just under 20 minutes to go. Jackson slots it easy. It's 35-7. And, well, this is really a replay. Just changed the team from red of last week to the team in green this week. At one point, Wales and Italy were 7-7. Now today, it was 7-14. And it's been another thrashing. Intercept ball, though. Here come Italy. I'll turn it over from Healy. Well, that is just poor from Italy. They're not defending their ball very well at all. Ringrose has held well and forced him to touch. A great tackle. He did everything he could there, Ringrose, to beat that one-on-one tackle. He would have been away if he did. But you've got to credit this time. The Italian defence stands true. Now, Geraldini missed last week and always put away a horrible play there. And he's given the ball straight back to Ireland. And Jackson plummets this upfield. Keith Earls is chasing with all he's got. Padovani has to wait for it. He does pull it in. And Earls pulls him down. There's a lot of blue back there, though. And they'll pull this in for Italy. They go left side, and all that straight to touch from Venturini. Nowhere for him to go. The frustration is, well, it is exactly what you'd expect from Italy. It is punishing them at the moment. Throw comes in. Murray. Away to Jackson. He's looking to line something up here. Crossfield bomb. There's plenty of green. There's plenty of blue as well. And it's saved at the back. Just Esposito doing his job well. Now Kenna, what's he going to do? He taps and he kicks the touch. He plays the safety game. Italy slow it down. They do not want to concede another point here. This time, Ireland opt for the 5-man line out. Total at the front. Oh, missed by everyone there. Ryan was at the back. He's flying forward in the middle of the back line. He puts his body on the line and he secures the ball. Stander. Zebo slips around the corner for Ryan. That's not bad, is it, from the big man? Here's O'Brien. Speaking of not bad for the big man, O'Brien away to Henshaw. And Robbie Henshaw's in for another one. That is pure class from Ireland. And we may have seen a return to form from one of the heavyweights of the Northern Hemisphere. This was brilliant play between forwards and backs. Sean O'Brien, he looked to go outside. He didn't. He folded the defence. And then it was Henshaw who put it all on as the tackle when Menditti comes in. It was not enough to stop the centre from scoring. This is great from O'Brien. Support play, supreme. And a try to finish, not bad either. Ireland have done some great work here today. Italy struggled from about halfway through the first half on. After they scored that try, they looked a better team, but it just has not progressed from there. Glimpses of what they could do, Italy, but overall, they are a far cry from the top teams in this competition. The Six Nations rolls on and Italy are getting left behind 42-7. Another defeat in the 40 points for the Italians. They suffered 40 by Wales last week and they've suffered 40 by Ireland this week as well. The true show of the heavyweights. Wales and Ireland, you'd expect them to be challenging up the top, but Ireland have already been put on the back foot. This will recover them nicely, but they've got a long way still to go. They've got to beat some big teams, the likes of England. They've still got to topple those boys if they're going to have any chance of being in the Six Nations picture come the end of the season. 42-7 the final score. Italy scored their try through Esposito and Kenner with the conversion, giving them their 7 points. As for Ireland, it was Jackson, Zebo, Ringrose and Earls with 1 try, and Robbie Henshaw with a double. Paddy Jackson on 5 to boot, 6 from 6 from the tee. Well, things didn't get much better for the Italians throughout the game, did they? 69-31 possession going to Ireland, 65-35 territory, the same picture as we saw at halftime. The Italians just couldn't get long periods of possession and they were just comprehensively blitzed through mistakes, and just Ireland being the much better continuity side from today's matchup. Penalties conceded didn't help as they started to get frustrated, and the tackle count was fairly big as well and fairly even given the possession. But on the end of the day, it was Ireland the much better side. As the game wore on, the Italians wore out, and the Irish pushed away with another big victory against the Italians. 42-7 the final score in this opening match of round 2. I'll be back again for the other 2 matches of round 2 as we follow these Six Nations through the glory, through the glitz and the glamour of this season. I hope to see you all there as well, so do join me next time. Until then, thanks for watching and take care.